Assalamu alaikum, grade 7. We are going to solve some more questions of multiplication. It's same exercise 8b and question number 7. So I'm going to solve three parts of this question. Remaining questions you have to solve yourself. So method is same as we have done our previous questions. Now, statement of this question is that 3x multiplied with x minus 4 plus 4 multiplied with x minus 3 plus 5 multiplied with x minus 2. In same way, we have to multiply this 3 with first term, then 3 with second term. In same way, we multiply 4 with first term, then 4 with second term. 5 multiply with first term, and 5 with second term. So when we multiply 3 and x, we get 3x. Then there is sign of negative. So 3 4s are 12. Then 4 multiplied with x, it's 4x. Positive and negative, when we multiply these two signs, positive, negative, 4 3s are 12. Then plus 5 multiply with x, it's 5x. Positive, negative, 5 multiply with 2, it's 10. Now next step is that we have to arrange like terms. So first there is 3x, variable is x and its exponent is 1. So we have to find all like terms related to 3x. So next we write 4x, it's also like term with 3x, and next is 5x. As we know that when we have write any term, we have to write its sign with that term. For example, I shift 5x at this step, so I have to write this positive sign with 5x. Then there are constant terms, it's negative 12, then negative 12, then negative 10. Now there are 6 terms, and first three are like terms and second three are like terms. So there are two ways. One is that we can solve first two, then we solve with third term. Answer result of two terms with third term. Or you can solve directly to all three terms. So if I solve these two terms, variable is x, positive 3 and positive 4 both have same signs, so we add 3 and 4 becomes 7. And which sign we have to use? Greater number, sign with greater number, that is positive. So in first term we didn't put sign of positive. Plus 5x. Now in same way I'm going to solve first two terms, it's negative 12 and negative 12. So both have same sign, so we add, it become 24, and both have same signs, so we put negative. Then there is minus 10. Now it's one pair of like terms and one pair of like terms. Again we will solve its x is variable, coefficient is 7 and 5. So 7 plus 5 both have same sign, so it's 12. Greater number is 7, it's with sign of positive, so no need to write positive sign. Now next, both have same signs, so we add 24 and 10, it's 34. Which number is greater? 24 is greater, so we use sign of 24, that is negative. So it's result of question number 7 first part. In same way you have to solve its remaining parts. For further clarification of concept, I am going to solve one more part. Its fourth part, a multiplied b minus c plus b multiplied c minus a plus c multiplied a minus b. So in same way we multiply and try to write all in arranged form. Like if we multiply a b, answer we can write a b or b a, but we will write a b because when we have to simplify, then it will be more comfortable. So a multiply with b, it's ab, then a multiply with c, it's ac, plus b multiply with c, bc, positive negative negative, b multiply with a, we can write ba or ab. As I already told that we will write in arranged form, so I am writing here AB instead of writing BA, because both have same result, same answer, but for further calculation we write in arranged form. Then positive CA. In previous term we have written AC, so I write AC instead of CA. Positive negative negative, CB or BC. You can write BC. You know that it's rule of multiplication, that multiplication is commutative, that if we multiply 2 and 3 or 3 and 2, we get same answer in both cases. That's why we can write 2 multiply 3 or 3 multiply 2. In same way we can write A multiply with B or B multiply with A. Now we have to arrange these. It's AB. Where is second term AB? It's AB. So I write AB, then minus AC. There is positive AC, then positive BC, and last term is minus BC. I explained in previous lecture that when you have to rearrange terms, it's better to count terms, like 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are 6 terms in previous step, and in this step there are also 6 terms. Now further simplification, AB minus AB, both have same sign, both are like terms. AB meaning variable same, and their exponents are also same, so we solve only their coefficients. Which number is here? It's 1. And which number is here? 1. It's 1. It's positive 1 and negative 1. So when we solve positive 1 and negative 1, which answer we get? For example, if you solve in rough work, positive 1 and negative 1 different signs, so we have to subtract 1 minus 1, which is answer, its answer is 0. So you can write this step, or you can write it directly. 0 multiply with AB, and in next step it will become 0, because when we multiply 0 with any number we get answer 0. In same way, minus 0 AC plus 0 BC. You can also skip this step. You can write directly. You are clear that it's positive 1 and negative 1. These can be cancelled. So these also can be cancelled. These also. So we get at the end answer is 0. So you can skip this step, or you can write. In both cases it's correct. Now come to next question. Procedure pattern is same, just there is difference of steps of multiplication. So a square multiply with a square plus b square plus c square. In same way as in previous step, I told that we have to remember in its pattern we have to write in arranged form. So when we multiply a square with a square, we get a4. Law of sum of parts, we use a square multiply with a square. Bases are same, so parts will be added. So a raised to power 4 plus a square b square plus a square c square minus, now there is sign of negative, so sign of all terms will be changed. Negative b square multiply with a square, so if we write in arranged form, it's a square b square, then minus, because there is negative negative positive negative, b square multiply with b square, it's b4, negative positive negative, it's b square c square. Now there is third term, third multiplication, again minus c square a square, so we write in arranged form a square c square, positive negative negative, c square b square when we multiply, so it's b square c square, then positive negative negative, c raised to power 4. Now we have to arrange. First I write a4, you can use any way. I am arranging according to exponent, like it's 4, so I am going to write first all exponents with raised to power 4 minus b4 minus c4. Now positive a square b square, is there any other like term? It's like term with a square b square, positive a square b square, negative a square b square, then positive a square c square, and there is negative a square c square. Then which number is missing? B square c square minus b square c square. There is another term with b square c square. Now we have to count these terms, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So check in this that we have written all terms or there is some missing term. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so all terms we have written. Now a4 minus b4 minus c4, it's positive a square b square and it's negative a square b square, both terms will be cancelled. You can write in this way or you can write 0. Positive a square c square, negative a square c square, cancelled. Now last two terms, these two terms have same sign, so we add their coefficients. B square c square, its coefficient is 1 and coefficient is 1, both have same sign, so we add. And which sign we use? Sign of greater number. So there is 1 in both terms, you can write any sign because there isn't any greater number, both numbers are same, so you can use sign of any number. So it's negative 2 square 2b square c square. So its answer. In this way you have to complete all questions up to question number 7, and in coming lecture we will start division of two algebraic expressions. So if you have any question, any confusion, you can contact at your WhatsApp. Now I think yes, it's question number 7. 3 parts I have done and remaining you have to solve yourself. Okay, take care. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.